New canvas, guys. So excited. Literally can't wait to paint my new work of art.
Got another one, yeah.
And another smaller one in there. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry if this is the first time I'm actually talking to you guys, because I feel like I haven't touched base with you guys on here, but I've just been really inspired to paint, and a lot of you have been so inspired by my testimony video which I posted on Instagram. It's this one right here. Please do go and check it out, because it really has been something that God has been doing with me in my personal life, in my journey from December last year till this year. And there were so many people that could relate to everything that was shared in my testimony. And the funny thing for me is that when I heard this woman share her testimony, and I sat on my bed that day listening to what she was saying, and it was the exact words and testimony that God had shared and put in my heart this past couple of months, like from last year till this year. And I couldn't believe that somebody else could have the same experience as I did. And I think the reason why so many of you was impacted and touched by my testimony is because you've been going through your own journey with God, and you've been hearing the same words that God has been sharing with you. So I really did feel like that needed to be shared. I put on my camera in that moment while I felt those emotions, and those were not to post, those were actually to reflect, because I'm somebody who always goes back and reflects on my situations, on my darkest moments, and all of that, so that when I am at a good place, and when I am at the place where God has just strengthened me and my emotions are at a secure place, when I do go back and revisit those videos or those moments where I've been at a very low place, and that was my cry for God to, take me out of there, I'm able to identify that this is where I was, and this is the rock bottom that I hit, and I must be able to give thanks to God when I'm at my highest. So every time I do end up sharing a little bit of my personal life, recently it's not been for anything else but just for the glory of God. And it's not easy to put yourself out there, or to put some deep emotional things that you go through out to the public, but I always do it when I hear the voice of God telling me to do so. And I'm so glad that I stayed obedient, because there were so many people that sent me messages of personal challenges that they've been going through, and we just had an amazing exchange of so many different things that God wanted to do. And I just believe that sometimes we have to stay obedient to God and do what He wants us to do, even though it may seem hard and difficult to share your personal life online. There's somebody else that's waiting on you, and that's waiting for that word. So I'm so grateful that I got to share that. And I shared that at a place where it was my victory story. I'm not in that place anymore. I'm at a place where I've won. So a lot of other people didn't realize where that video was coming from. So I'm happy that 90% of people understood and read the actual testimony so they could, celebrate with me. And then a lot of other people didn't understand it. So they were actually asking if I'm okay because they saw me crying in the video and stuff. And I'm so grateful that you did so. But I'm at a place where I've won. God has won. He's made me a he's the victor, and he's made me victorious. So that is why I posted that, is because we all go through the motions of life. We go through challenges, painful moments, crying moments. It's gonna happen, it's gonna come. And social media paints a picture where everybody's life is rosy 24/7, and these are the real things that happen with us. There's people that's going through loss. People died in their families. There's people that are still grieving members of their families, or are going through a divorce, or are going through just emotional baggage, and here they come on social media and everything's rosy for somebody else. But honestly, let's be real and show up for who God is, because God takes us through challenges and he pulls us right out. So when we're at that lowest moment, when we do win it, and when it is victorious, let us be a testimony to somebody else. Let's not only post selfies and things that's only going to be there. I get, you know what, guys, don't take me wrong. Please don't twist my words. I get selfies, I get pictures, I get all of those things. I love doing it myself. But let our emphasis be on the day-to-day things that God has done for us. Let us use our day-to-day lives as a testimony for those around us. Yes, it's great to have people comment under your pictures and tell you, you're doing great, or you so beautiful, and your hair looks so nice, and those things are great. I love a good compliment, and I love giving compliments as well. It's something that I do all the time because I know how encouraging it is. I'm just saying, and as an addition to that, let us be the expression of God in the earth. Let us be God's hands and feet on the earth. I love to put it that way because I know God is caring. I know that God cares for me, and he often shows me through the people around me, and by just the way I am loved by other people. And I see his love all the time through people. So let us be that to somebody else. That's all I'm saying. So I hope that it sits with you and it sinks with you. But just like a quick recap of my testimony, God was doing some great change inside of me from last year till this year, and I had to really dig down deep and pull out the desire that was starting to burn inside of me. There was like the spark of something, and I didn't know what it was until God really showed me and put new desires inside of me. So now my career changed, the things that I was thinking about, my goals for the future and the next 5 years, that completely changed. And then God recently brought the most beautiful, specific people, and I don't know how to put it, but the people were always there, but I guess they are highlighted now in my life. So God knows when it's time for certain people to connect with you, and I'm so grateful that I have listened to God and I wasn't stubborn, and my desires have been changing a lot. And for a lot of people, when I did post this, some people were saying this was happening to them as well, and they didn't know how to navigate through this because they felt condemned, or they felt like, what are people going to say if they do this specific thing and they change the course of their destiny and all of that. But let me tell you something. When you stay obedient to God, he opens the floodgates of heaven for you. You will not be scared. You will not be intimidated when you say okay and you stay obedient. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but what I'm saying is that when you open your heart to him, he prepares the pathway and he makes it so easy for you to take that first step. And when you do that, it is the most freeing, the most beautiful experience you could ever go through, when you are true to yourself and you make the decision that God has put on the inside of you. You know the decision you have to make. I think sometimes we struggle with it because we're scared of being judged, or we're scared of taking that first step. But when you stay obedient, obedient is better than sacrifice. That's what the word of God says. So I encourage you to listen to what God is saying for you and your life right now. If you are in a place where you need to reevaluate your life, do it. Write it down. Do the practical things that you need to do to get to a place where you and God, you understand completely what you need to do. You understand the assignment. Yeah, I've just been through the best week leading up to this point, because I've just felt such a tug in my spirit to connect deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper with God. Some hard things I had to let go of, and I just heard the word of the Lord say, let it go. And that's what I did, and that's where my freedom came. And now I pray for everybody else that's stuck in a place where they don't know how to navigate out of it. I pray that you hear God, and more than anything, I want freedom for you. And I pray that you let it go and let God take control. That's all I have to say. And now I want to share with you that I am working on paintings. So a lot of you have been really excited about my paintings, as I am. So yeah, I'm so excited that you guys love my paintings, and there's a lot more coming up. There's also a lot of things I want to share with you regarding my artwork and my art journey, so stay tuned for all of that. I'm currently working on a painting right now. It is so beautiful. I always get so excited to share, but I know while I'm painting I obviously can't share it. I always like to finish and then show you guys, but God is doing something so beautiful, and my artwork is not just artwork, it's prophetic artwork. It's a prophetic word that God is sharing with me so that I can be a blessing to you and share this with you. I am going to announce soon how you are able to get your hands on my work. And I know it is going to be a blessing, and with every artwork and art piece that I do, I always have a word that God had put in my heart. That is why I'm able to do a certain painting, which is prophetic. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing all of that details with you soon, and I can't wait to share with you what is in the heart of God and what he showed me to show to you. So yeah, hope you all are doing well, and I'm going to go ahead and paint now. So I will see you. So I am getting ready for bed, but I'm also getting ready for my day tomorrow. We start really early, so I have a very early morning client in a very far destination, and just washed and setted my hair right now. But yeah, today I was just feeling some kind of way, so I'm just hoping that everything is ready for tomorrow so that I'm ready for my client. So she's going to be doing a full-on bridal all Hollywood makeup look, and she's doing the hairstyle as well. So I'm really excited for that, and yeah, see you guys in the morning.